Hello and welcome to Woman on Purpose. Today I want to talk generally about being created on purpose. I just want to give a general charge about purpose. So Psalm 139, I'm reading from the Living Translation, from verses 13 to 18, and it says, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. You watched me as I was being formed in utter seclusion, as I was woven together in the dark of the womb. You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. How precious are your thoughts about me, O God. They cannot be numbered. I can't even count them. They outnumber the grains of sand, and when I wake up, you are still with me." Wow. I just wanted to share that we need to understand, even as people, that just because something is being used for an alternative purpose does not change the original purpose for which the manufacturer created it. It may be damaged at the end as a result of what it was being used for, but it still carries within it all of the components needed for it to execute the original assignment and purpose and intention. For example, even if a remote control was being used as a door wedge or as a table stop for many years, it might do that job as a table stop or a door wedge very well for many years. But it doesn't change the fact that if you pick up that remote control from the floor and you point it at the television and press the button, that the television will turn on. And so why do I give that illustration? Because many of us, we find ourselves, maybe you were abused, maybe you went through some torment, maybe you went through some pain, or maybe you find yourself in a stage of life where you feel like you're not really doing anything meaningful, or you're not doing what you think God created you to do, or you're not really sure, or you're just going through the motions and you're thinking, oh, what purpose is there with me? Or maybe you even know what you think God will ask you to do, but because of different circumstances and different challenges, you think that you're limited to what you're being used for at the moment. And I'm just here to encourage you that actually, just because you are not being used to the fullness of your capacity or your ability right now does not mean that you can't change, does not mean that you can't pick yourself up from where you are and begin to fulfill the original purpose and intent for which God created you. From the passage that I read, it said, 13, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and you knit me together." So God knows the different parts that he's put together, on the inside of you. And it talks about how you saw me even before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. That means that there is a day, there's a season, there are skills, there are talents, there are giftings on the inside of us that God put there even before we were born. Just because you're not using it now does not mean that those talents are gone away, or you'll never be able to use them again. And so this is just an encouragement to say that you can get up from where you are. You can achieve the full purpose that God has for you. It is never too late. I just put this challenge out there because often people are like, I'm trying to find my purpose, or I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, which is almost as if we get it the other way around, as if, okay, I'm here now, and so therefore let me find something to do, or I'm here now, so let me find a purpose to attach to my life. And it's not that way around. Whatever it was that you were going to be, whatever it is that God intended for you, was always put on the inside of you. And you discovering your purpose is not you discovering it from the outside to the inside. It's actually from the inside to the outside. We need to draw those out and give them to the world, rather than looking to the world and looking to what other people are doing and looking to what others are saying and looking to what tickles our fancy, and then saying, right, okay, oh, I like the way she sings, I'm going to go and sing like that. It's not something that we form or fashion for ourselves. I just want to say as well that you don't need to get stuck or trapped being used for an alternative means, or you don't need to get stuck or trapped down the wrong road. You can turn around and go the right way. You know, your purpose does not even need to stop there, that you can press towards perfection. You can press towards the original and higher calling that God has for you. That ultimate purpose, God knows it, and if we connect with him, he'll show it to us, and we'll know when we have reached the epitome of that calling. So yeah, I'm just going to stop there right now, and I hope that you are blessed by that.